Hi everybody, it's Linda. Well, I'm doing really good. I went and got some organic makeup, and so I'm sporting my new organic makeup, and it feels wonderful on my face, and it doesn't hurt, and I'm not going to break out, and that's the most exciting part. So, now, I thought I would make a video to introduce myself, since I've been having a really hard time with my videos because I haven't really had a good rapport with myself and liking myself, and so this is me been working on it. I've been doing a lot of different things for myself, but working on it and such. Anyways, so to tell you a little bit about myself, wow, how did I get started? How did I get here? How did Linda be? Well, I'm blind in one eye. So Linda came here when she was 3. That's when I came in. I'm sure I'm just a higher aspect of myself replacing a lower aspect of myself, but I really don't remember between the ages of being born and 3 years old. I remember from the time that I was 3 and got shot in the eye until now, and that does not mean that I remember everything, but I do have very good memory about these things. My life started with me kind of like coming down through the ceiling and going down the hall. Just this white glob, this spirit, this crystalline spirit. I don't know what to call it, just this glob. And down the staircase through the front door, I see this scene open up of my dad and this little version of me that's 3 sitting on his lap. My brother over next to them, target practicing on a tree with a bow and arrow. He's 6. Don't ask me why he's doing this at 6, but he was 6. I jump off my dad's lap, little me or whatever, run across and run right into the arrow. Now, this is what I see as my white spirit glob or whatever is coming through the front door, and then the little girl falls, and then that's when the dream ends. And I had this reoccurring dream to show me that this is what happened to me over and over and over again until I was 11 years old. And when I was 11, I made my very first manifestation. I had gone hiking. I lived 3 miles from my best friend. I used to walk to her house all of the time, and we lived across this big old gully or whatever, and so I'd arrowhead hunt, and it was my meditation time. That was when I really got to be with nature. And I went and found this rock. And this rock had the painting on it of a little Indian squaw. And I wanted to meet the little girl on the rock. And so I went home and I prayed to God, as my beliefs were at that time or whatever, and I asked to meet the little girl on the rock. And I also asked for a cat because I was really bummed out and my sister wouldn't play with me, and then I was like, somewhere in there, somehow, the little girl on the rock became my little sister that I wanted to come into my being. I was 11, so I had weird thoughts. Anyways, long story short, I went to bed. And the next morning, I woke up, and I had this knowing, and I just knew that I was going to have a little sister. And it must have been like, I'm not exactly sure of dates and such, but it must have been about November. It must have been about then. And I told my mom that she was going to have me a little sister. And I don't know how all of these things work. And she's like, well, what makes you think that? And I'm like, because I asked for a little sister and God told me that he was going to give you one. And that's basically how I put it. But I really don't know what happened or what I dream about. I just knew this when I woke up. My mom got me a cat, like, by my birthday, which was in the next couple of months or something like that. I mean, there wasn't very much time in between the time I told her this and the time that she got me my cat. So my birthday wasn't very far away. But my mom must not have been pregnant with my sister until after this because it takes 9 months to have a baby, and she was born in September. So she must not have become pregnant with this child until January, which is when my birthday was. So, anyways, so that was my first manifestation, and that's when I got here. When I got here, I remember simultaneously hearing the angel say, you are not going to die. You will transfer your DNA and transform it, and you will teach others how to do the same, and you're not going to taste of death. And then I also came in with my mom saying, and I just remember her saying this, that she can't give me love anymore because I'm no longer perfect because I went and got myself shot in the eye. So I'm like sitting there thinking, oh, well, what did I sign up for this time, you know? And so the next little while, for the next year, I was pretty sad. Now, Jesus was with me when I was 3. And for a good year, I don't know how long exactly, but I remember I had this eye patch on, and I'd be walking or you know, go around everywhere, and I had my thumb in my mouth all the time because I was pretty bummed out because people were mean here. And what I remembered was all this love, and then I came here and I just saw people beating each other up and hitting each other and hurting each other, and then my mom said what she said, you know, so it just kind of got worse from there. So, you know, I mean... So that's what I came into, and that's how I got here. And then 4 years ago, I had another sort of thing happen, but I can't talk about that right now because I'm running out of time on my little video here. I'm going to cut this short, and we'll go from there. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a computer. I'm just going to get on the computer and do one on the computer because I'm so tired of having to worry about my time limit. And I can never introduce myself in one video because I have to make them so short. So, you know what? I love you all, and I'm going to make another video. Bye.